I'm Scott Turner. I'm the political chief at the U.S. mission to UNESCO in Paris. My role is to oversee our work across all sectors. So I supervise our education and our science sector, personally focus on our World Heritage issues, and then look to broaden and support UNESCO's goals across the board, from freedom of expression and protection of journalists to promoting peace across the world. I came to the UNESCO mission in Santiago to explore what Santiago is doing. I've heard great things about the programs and the work that's being done here, and I wanted to bring that back to Paris. And I sent some of my colleagues across the world to Dakar and to Jakarta and to some other offices so that we can streamline some of the information that's coming in, and we can see some of the best practices that are done in the regional offices and bring it back to Paris so we can highlight the good work that's being done in different regional offices around the world. UNESCO Santiago, being the leader for the work in Latin America and the Caribbean, is helping me and the U.S. mission see what is being done and what is being done so well away from Paris. We know many of the decisions get made in Paris, but we know the real hard work is done in the regional offices. So we want to learn, and I want to personally learn what's being done in Santiago, so I can bring that back and share it with my colleagues and see if we can help that be replicated in both other missions around the world and some of the work that we do to support UNESCO. I visited one other regional office. I visited the office in Bangkok last year, and I was impressed very much by the way they had a streamlined communication system and were able to cross and work across sectors. I think that's one of the benefits of UNESCO in the field, is the real work is done in the field, and the hard work and the great staff are able to enact what we ask UNESCO to do in Paris. Sometimes that gets lost, and sometimes the messaging doesn't always get back to Paris of the great effort and the great work that's being done. But looking forward to bringing back some of the exciting things I'm learning about the Santiago field office and from what I've learned in Thailand to again add to what the US knows and can help with what we do at UNESCO. Unfortunately, the US did lose our right to vote at the General Conference just last month. It is an unfortunate part, but it is part of the laws and the responsibilities we have as being a UNESCO member. We are fully committed to being in UNESCO. President Obama and Secretary Kerry continue to fight for a waiver and to ask for the funding from our Congress so that we can return and fully fund our obligation to UNESCO as a member state. We will continue to partner and continue to work closely with our UNESCO colleagues, both in regional offices and our partners in Paris, to make sure that the goals and mission of UNESCO are advanced, and we're fighting every day to make sure that we can fund it as soon as possible.